Hey there, everybody. Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Oxygen Not Included, where, we got a little bit of a problem. Let's see if we can dig up here, grab this mushroom. We got a little bit of a food problem going on. You may or may not have noticed. So I'm trying to get rid of some Drecos, trying to find... Hey, there's some unrefrigerated meat up here. And it's 100% fresh in this carbon dioxide. So I kind of seriously want to grab that. So let's do that. That'll get us hold of that meat. Gonna take on a puff and a Drek. Bada bing, bada boom. We didn't need more of your slime anyway. We really don't need that much algae. In fact, this thing isn't even going anymore. And this thing's not going. Are we out of slime as well? No, we got slime. Oh, we actually are practically out. I'm cool with this. We don't really need the algae for anything anymore. As far as I'm concerned, this is gonna give us plenty of oxygen. For a while, I think. We can now build the textile loom. Which is pretty great. And the juke bot, which does take up a buttload of power, but it is a good source of morale. Probably something we're just gonna sit on for quite some time. Okay, guys, I know you can't decide if you're gonna do combat or not. It's because of this guy. You're having trouble getting to him. I understand this, I do. That should help. But if we can get up here, one, we'll get a lot more carbon dioxide. Which is not necessarily a good thing, but you know. Most importantly, we'll get this meat. Hey, we got 10,000 kcals all of a sudden, and most of it's meal lice. Nice! Excuse me. Yeah. There we go. Alright, feeling a little better now. There's some more meat. Apparently, chlorine is a sterile atmosphere for it, so it won't decay. There's use for a chlorine room if I ever wanted to make one. I mean, this room's about as close to that as you can get. In fact, that might be a good idea, is to just port all of the ration boxes over here and maybe make a door over here for it. Or to do that, I would have to move this pipe, which is not necessarily a big, humongous deal. You just move the pipe, like, over here. You tell that to go over here instead. And then we can go ahead and lower all of these tiles down here, and then open this whole area up. Could be good. Could be good. Still getting really hot down here. Oxygen flying through at 76 degrees. It used to be, when we originally started, like 50. The regulator is actually cooling down a bit. It used to be 160 something. I don't know what happened here. Trust me, I'm not complaining. Let's throw a little ice down here as well. I don't think there's anywhere down there we can actually put it. Like, just to encourage a little bit more cooling of the temperatures. See what that does for us. Might not do anything, but you can't know until you try. You know? Alright. Still less food than we want. But we should be able to start making some nice loaf soon. Does anyone have high priority for cooking? No? But Dark Shadow's so good at it that he should. Yeah. JP's also pretty good at it too, so... Let's get some high priority cooks in here. And then construction can just happen when it happens. And we're almost popped into this area. The hydrogen can go up. What the hell is that? A squeaky puff. They excrete lumps of bleach stone with each breath. They eat chlorine and pump out bleach stones, which just make chlorine. So, you know, that's kind of... If you want chlorine, this is the dude to do it, I guess. Weird, but cool. Is that a freaking Wheezeward up there? We found another ice area. Oh, that's beautiful. Actual beauty. I want it. I want it with all my life. And look at that. We got more mealwood growing. We're pumping out lice loafs. I think things are starting to look a little positive again. How you doing down here, little wiggle worm? He looks happy. I can tell because he says he's happy. I guess he doesn't need anything to eat if he's just wiggling down here. I mean, it's literally just a guess, but it could be the right one. Let's go ahead and dig a little bit more space down here for air to flow. Most of this is just kind of staying where it is, which means probably means we don't have enough carbon dioxide coming down that way. If I were to guess. There you go. Oh, wow. That melted, like, almost immediately. Oh, yeah. Boom. Oh, geez. Look how fast the temperature's going up on that. I mean, it did bring the temperature of the room down a bit. But, man, did that equalize out very quickly. Ooh. The generator's only 60 degrees. That's really good. I think I need to make more of those. Because apparently just ice flow is... Or water flow, I should say, is a big deal. You probably want to go ahead, actually, and dig this out a bit, too. Give it a little bit more room for that water to spread so it doesn't build up too much. Got a lot of it seeping down here. There's also another Wheezeward over here. Let's not forget about that. That one's probably going to stay for a while. I don't think I'm going to touch it. We should see what's behind the security door sometime, too. Best way to do that is to mop this stuff up and then eventually get through this polluted water. Probably going to be a bit of a process to get through that, if I were to guess. Are you drowning or something? Nah, you're just happy but unreachable? I know that life. Yeah, I mean, it's still incredibly hot over here, but I think that helped. Thermal regulator's down to 119. Oh, that helped a lot. That helped a whole lot. Oh, yeah. Ice is where it's at. How much more do we have? A lot. A lot. And I like that we have a lot. It's a very good thing. And hey, we dug up here some more. You're in a vacuum, which means you're not really doing anything. There's nothing to freeze in the vacuum or to cool down. So let's keep building up. See what's beyond that area. Should be good for us. Then we could maybe make another Wheezeward room. Although we might not. Haven't decided on that yet. Yeah, apparently this is super effective. And as long as we're not drowning these so that they can't function, we should be okay. And if we start to do that, you know, we could always just mop up this water. Do it again. And that'll be great. This already got mopped up, because apparently mopping is just one thing we love to do around here. So let's dig all this out. Try to get this to spread around a little bit. There's some kind of noise coming from in there. That's what it feels like. Hey, another Sixter! And freaking magma! That's a little bit hotter than I want things to be. Why is there a big chunk of neutronium here? That's not good. I don't trust that. Sour gas? Carbon dioxide, toxic, atomically heavy. Chemical compound in a gaseous state. Tends to sink below other gases, so it's like a sour carbon dioxide? Methane. It can transition the methane hydrocarbon gas containing high concentrations of hydrogen sulfide. It's a byproduct of highly heated petroleum. Ah. Oh, and there's some pure petroleum down here. So it turns into sour gas eventually. Gotcha. I mean, I'd love to crack down and get both of these boys together. There's also some freaking diamond down there. Problem is, it's pretty hot down there. Yeah. Not sure how we're going to get those temperatures to get along, to be completely honest with you. That said, we didn't research it yet, I don't think, but we can research steam turbines. Power using steam. Requires an electrical engineer to construct it. Air pressure beneath the building must be higher than the pressure above for air to flow. So you get like really hot water under it, or hot temperatures. Huh. Could be interesting. Considering we're going down to where freaking magma is. Alright, now that cooking's going on, we're getting a lot more food. Exosuits are now a possibility. I think we should build them as soon as we can. The forge requires some refined metal. That's not a problem. We can make that. What do we got the most of? Still iron? Slap me up some iron ore. Alright. So, must build an exosuit checkpoint. Build next to it. Yeah, for the dock. So we would put a checkpoint probably right about here, I would imagine. Because after that point, it starts getting a little bit colder than we want it to. And of course, the dock could go right next to it if we did that. Rotate it. Do that. And then, of course, we would need even more. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of refined iron. Probably not that big of a priority, but cool nonetheless. Alright. Yeah, right now, anyone can go past this. Now we'll only change... Okay. Cool. That will change when we can actually build some suits. Well, now we can build a dock. Boom. It's plenty cool, plenty good. Let's punch some more iron when we're ready. Food is going up quite a bit now. And we got a frost bun, which is going to make somebody very happy when it's time for them to eat. Vasilla's the one who's the most stressed right now. Her morale could be a little bit better. But overall, she seems to be doing okay. These things are at 115, which is like... seems really low. And awesome. If we keep that under 100, we're in a good spot, my dudes. Don't worry about building the other one. I don't care. We've done enough there. Oh, here comes the dock. Cool. Obviously, it needs an exosuit, needs wire, needs an oxygen intake. Excuse me. So, scalding. What were you doing? Probably still gathering this stuff to put in here. Probably. Let's see. This needs 120 electricity. We're just gonna give it a big old plug. There you go. And it needs oxygen, so... I mean... yeah, we just ferry some oxygen over here. Like that. There you go. It doesn't need oxygen all the time. We could even consider putting another exosuit dock right next to it and having 2 of them. Cool. So all we need now is the forge, which is still in stations. 400 refined metal. We're working on it. We're working on it. Please just run out of things to do, or are we getting max pressure up here? Pipe block, get max pressure? Yeah. Pumping out too much oxygen now. In fact, literally, we're pumping out too much oxygen. So what do you do about a problem like this? Easy. You turn it off for a bit. Go ahead and someone flip the switch. Boom! Oh, this is off. For lack of electricity. This isn't off. But the transformer's off. How are you getting the... Where are you getting the 1,000 watts from if this is... What? Feel like you should be off too. You know what? I'll connect you to automation in a little bit. Don't worry about it. We won't get it twisted. But yeah, we're just going to turn off oxygen generation for a little while. Alright, we're almost there. Just a couple more punches of iron and we should be good. Hello, Snow. How you doing? I don't know where you came from. I also don't know why you're unreachable. Oh, because of this. Yeah. There you go. Oh, wait, I'd have to... I'd have to disable the building in order for it... Yeah. Go ahead and disable this building. Let people walk across there for now, I guess. Yeah, only go through if there's a place to store your suit. Yeah, until we can build the suit, there's no point in having that there. Not like that. Okay, looks like our food problem may have been temporarily solved. Insufficient oxygen generation. Well, I mean, yeah, just because we stopped generating oxygen for a little while. It's fine. Slam is mastered plumber. Sharkwalkers is mastered electrical engineering. My dude with the not enough morale. What do you want to master next? Courier? Courier? Okay, yeah, you said courier. Good. Slim, the plumber, with the 10 morale. Dude, you got so many skills. Do mining. We could use some mining. We actually got a few mining orders sitting around. Just kind of doing nothing. So temperature is starting to drop, kind of over here. Not as fast as I would like, but still, it is dropping. These tiles are sitting at 66. In this room, it's sitting at 63. So things are happening. Don't get it twisted. Another cool steam vent. Another source of water. That's good, needless to say. And of course, another cold area is fantastic as well. I'm thinking we could punch another section of Wheezeworts together. Maybe right here, since oxygen's or hydrogen's already coming up this way. Surround all but one tile of it with steel. Just let the hydrogen float up here. That could work. That could work. Be a bit of a funky way to do it, but I think it'd be a good funk. Probably. Not 100% sure on that. We're almost at 50,000. We might be ready to pull in someone new very soon. And all things considered, I'm pretty much ready. I don't know where we're going to put them yet. You know what? Didn't know where we were going to put more bedrooms. We could put them over here. I'm not going to use this water cooler. I think we're going to go ahead and deconstruct all of this. We're going to open this up and turn this into another new room. That way we can start storing some more dupes. Gotta do something with all this. And right now, all the carbon dioxide's not really doing anything for us. In fact, we should have opened this up a while ago. Doesn't even make sense that it's there, really. Got some downtime again. Not necessarily a bad thing. Did this ever get shut off? It did not. Is there a reason? Maybe? Let's build an exosuit forge and not worry about it. 480 power? I mean... connect it to that. Yeah, it's something that's not on all the time. Why not just put it right there? I can't think of a good reason not to. So obviously no one else can either. Ooh, even the bathroom over here is getting into the 60s. We got a freaking battery sitting right here and it's in the 60s. That's kind of a big deal. But do we even need this battery? Yeah, this battery is connected to its own little grid up here. For research. I should really connect this to a different grid. Yeah, we should connect that to these boys down here. I got one that's not going anywhere, right? Yeah, this one. Which is connected here, which is connected... We have two of them that's not being used for anything. What am I doing? Okay. I want this connected to that grid up there. How's the best way to do this? A little bit of grid magic, don't you know? I'm thinking we run it over to the right. This is a very confusing way to run this, but it'll work. We'll run it through here. There. And then we'll get rid of the batteries up here, and that'll let this place cool down a bit faster, because the batteries generate heat. There we go. It'll take a while to get all that done, but once it is done, it'll be well worth it, I think. And the third one, it's not really connected to anything still. Slam, you're getting a little hot there. We're still picking up the iron ore and stuff down there. That's primarily why. People are functionally getting hurt for no reason, let's be real. Then you might say, well, that's your fault, and you might be right. Cool. We need reed fibers. Where the hell do you get reed fibers? I mean, I could have sworn we had some somewhere, but I mean, you get them in the swamp areas. I know this. Are there any that are, like, ready to harvest anywhere? Not really. I see reed seeds all over the place. Dismas. My dude, yeah, you got a little too hot there. Gonna need to go rest. Go get yourself healed back up, my dude. And that's why we need the Atmo suit working. Is what I assume someone is saying right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing any reed fibers. I mean, I could, you know, work on harvesting them from Drekos as well. Don't get it twisted. That's perfectly acceptable way to do. Just wish there was some that was already harvestable. I'm surprised there isn't. So this one's entombed, and there's an atmosphere problem here. We can unentomb it. That's no problem. That'll take care of that. But I don't know if it'll actually be able to grow. Oh, there's a weight plate over here, and a couple of more computer desks. And a comfy bed. And some kind of automated device. Looks like a clock. Never did touch this natural gas area, did we? No, to answer that, I know we didn't. Alright, guys. I know you keep wanting to dig all that stuff up, but we really should probably stop. Alright. Can replace that with tiles again. So once we have some more wart seeds, we'll put them in here. We're not going to worry about that right away, though. How we doing on oxygen in our rooms? Still looking pretty swood. Obviously, we could use more oxygen down below, but I'm not terribly worried about that. That is a lot of polluted oxygen. Hey! You're a thimbleweed. How you doing? Yep. Still got heat stroke. There we go. Yeah, we probably need to stop going down here. Just at all. We could pick up the water and use it, but yeah, we don't need to be floating around in it, and we should probably be mopping this up. Yeah, these aren't a high priority, but food is going up, and I am so happy about that. There's a little bit of carbon dioxide in here. I don't know why I said it was a vacuum before. There's nothing in here that would be creating carbon dioxide that I can see. Not entirely sure what happened there. Everybody's getting a little bit scalded. And really, I just wish they'd stop. I mean, I understand they want to pick up all the stuff. That's good. That's good. I want all that picked up. But not at the cost of our health. We could try some automated machines. I know you could get I don't think it's actually in automation, but you could get automatic storage for stuff like that. Smart storage compactor, stores the storage of your choosing. There's something that'll actually put it in there for you. But I don't remember what it was. Alright, cool. I got a priority 9 the delivery of things like this, because that polluted oxygen... There's actually a lot of slime lung over here. I'd rather us not get infected on top of the other issues that we're having. Although, a lot of the issues that we're having aren't that bad now. The scalding is obviously not good. But I mean... You know, he's going to be done with heat stroke in a couple minutes. I think everyone's going to be generally fine. Silla's got like half a cycle to go. Go use the bathroom, my dude. Okay, you're cured. To the toilet he goes. Alright. Probably got a little bit of slime lung in his system from that, but he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. Dark Shadow Doctor has mastered the artist's job. Well, my dude of 17 freaking morale. You know what I could use? Maybe an architect? Someone to run around doing more of these construction jobs. We also got another Wheezewort down here we could grab too. But they're not high priority right now. If we want a really quick fix for cooling things down, we can just throw down the ice. That seems to have worked very well. We can also maybe mop up most of this too. Coal generator's back up to 95, but that was a good proof of concept here. Shows that basic plan works. Got a vacuum down here too. Very interesting. This thing's starting to get too full at this point. Yeah, it's got to be getting warmer in here because we're using super warm water for this. So I tell you what, I cannot lower priority this. Because I was going to say, let's put a pitcher pump up here. Which is why I built this in the first place. Yeah. Deconstruct this. You know what? Priority 8. Deconstruct this and this. And then we'll build a pitcher pump there. Ooh, nice harvesting. Look at that, we're up to 50k again. Beautiful, beautiful. Temperature continues to fall. We've got some light blue in here, which is chilled, as opposed to just temperate, which is fine. But we want better than fine. We want Sharkwalker to not be at 51 stress, with only 4 morale. Ugh. That's not lovely. It's pretty grody, all things considered. It's okay, though. We're 160 cycles in. I think we're doing all right. Dismas has mastered yet another job, because that's what he does. He's also at only 4 morale, but he hasn't had time to do anything but heal, so I guess I'll forgive him on that. I can't believe he hasn't done general engineering yet. So we still need reed fiber. Oh, did we... I see thimble reed. Thimble reed seed. 14 reed fiber. We've done it. Yes, we can make suits. In fact, we could make a lot of suits out of that. I'm just gonna go with 1 for now. Although I should have a suit area over here, too. Like, I should seriously have a suit area over there. Considering the stupidity that has been going on. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get that ready. But that is gonna be it for this episode of Thet Plays. Oxygen not included. Next time, we might actually bring on another duplicant. That could be fun. And now that this grid is all set up, we're gonna actually say, please deconstruct these batteries. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to let me know by giving a like and all that good stuff. Till next time, folks, this is Oxygen not included. These are a couple of little dudes we need to wrangle. Including a Slickster larva, which we really need to move. Somehow. And I will see you in the next video.